right, man, talk, 12 o'clock. Hey, man, 12 o'clock, man, 12 o'clock show. Hey, man. Thank y'all for being here with me. I love y'all. It's the king, baby. All right, man. Look, man. So today's episode, we're going to be talking about music execs is saying Drake is actually done. This is the end for him. And it's going good. He's going out bad. So before I get into that, you know I got to get a legendary spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, you know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App. No more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. Over 1,300 subscribers to 15,000. And yes, I am the king of the North. Let me know what kingdom you from. I have a big surprise on Friday, and I will be doing a live very soon. So be on the lookout for that. I'm just trying to figure some things out first. I'm trying to get the things on the screen, the names on the screen, so people I can see y'all comments in real time. I don't know how to do that, so I'm trying to get that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. So let's get to the content, man. I know that's what y'all here for. I want to hold y'all. Let's go, man. All right, man. So let's get it, man. Let's go. This comes from Marcus at Work Media. You know what it is, man. Let's go.
Well, welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. So today we have music industry executive Ray Daniels giving his perspective on the state of Drake's career at this point, and he confirms that Drake is for sure done.
I think Drake is done. I think Drake.
Everybody.
No, hear me out. I think on the path he's going, he's done. If he drops the suit, gets back to music, it's gonna be all right. But I think that he's so hurt of what we did to him. Y'all playing not like us. Y'all really gonna play Euphoria? Yes. It's dope. like that's what we played. When you were saying the Marvin's Room, you was this. Well, I'm just saying you could do better. You was hating on the record. We still was bumping. Bruh, if it works for you, you can't get mad when it doesn't.
Now, like a lot of us been saying, it's hypocritical to complain about the system that has been working for you with these same tactics, and now that it's working against you, you're complaining.
That's 100% facts. And I think I seen this video already. I think I did something. I ain't gonna sit here and lie about it. But I think I did something to this video already. Not this one specifically. But I remember doing something to that clip right there. You know what I'm saying? So you see it twice. I'm sorry, but sometimes it happens like that. Yeah, this is a thing, man. I think that Drake has definitely been one of those people who's been out here taking advantage of the system against people. And then now the system's working against him, or seemingly. It doesn't mean we don't know if the system's actually working against him, but seemingly working against him. Now all of a sudden he's hurt by it. Now he's being defamed. It's like you ain't have no problem doing this to Meek Mill when you was putting him on the Jumbotron at your concert. You ain't had no problem doing that, huh?
That's just ridiculous. It was good enough when it was working for you. It's good enough now that it's working against you. You got lumped up, bro. You supposed to take a lump and keep it pushing, bro. But nah, you had to go and get Karen-y on us.
That's big. If the ball didn't go your way this day, that's okay. Tomorrow you come back and play another day. But to complain about it all week?
You had to go snitching to the courts talking about it's not fair. They call me mean words. You know what? I've been saying this for a minute.
That right there, man, is exactly what it is. It's not fair. They called me mean things. I can't believe that these people did me like this. After everything, if you listen to his freestyle, he literally say that in the freestyle. Everybody is happy. But I ran up the numbers and nobody cared. Everybody cared when you ran up the numbers because that's all they talk about is you being number one. That's all they care about. People don't care about your work. They don't care about your songs. You think everybody likes Hotline Bling because it's fire? No, they like it because it was number one. That's it. And everybody likes winners. That's it. Nobody likes the Tootsie Slide because it's in their playlist and that's the best song they ever heard. Like, people like God's Plan, but outside of that, nobody really likes them. I need a one dance. I need a one dance. I do it's like, I need a one dance. I need a one dance. I need a one. I need a one dance. I need a one dance. Like, bro, like nobody needs a one dance. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll dance later so y'all can see how I dance. But still.
Can't nothing happen to Dot in Toronto. With his 2 tour dates in Toronto, can't nothing pop off. Or we gonna have some major issues on a lot of levels. And Ray Daniels agreed. He understands some of the pain points that Simba was talking about with 2 T's in Punch. Them guys ain't messing around. As he said, man, they don't even smile, bro. They not with the bullshit, man. So he has some advice for Drake. When K-Dot comes to Toronto, here's what he suggests.
I'm saying this on record. Drake, his crew, when Kendrick comes to y'all city, and by the way, shout out to QCP, because P, he the one that made me see this one day. If Kendrick come to y'all city, make it good on him. Let me tell you why. Because he never has to come back to Toronto again. But y'all all got to come to LA.
Hello.
Y'all all got to come to LA.
Hello.
Y'all all living. I don't never have to come to Toronto again. But you got a house in LA, your friends in LA, and y'all want to play this.
Huh.
I don't even think it'll go. I don't even think.
Man, listen.
I think if anything, maybe more the fans will try to get.
No fans.
I don't know.
No.
I mean, I think that they try to be doing, but I don't know if
that guy top 5 literally said, "Let's see if that show happens."
So let me tell you, rap niggas, one thing. Please, do not fucking come to Toronto. Yo, Boondog, I want it all. So let me tell you why I want Kendrick Lamar.
Yo, if it's just one person I just can't stand and I don't know, it's like they say to you, how can you hate somebody you don't know? I guess you could get caught up like that. But this dude here is one of the worst type of people. When I tell you he's one of the worst type of black men or men, whatever his ethnicity is, Somalian or whatever he is, he's the worst type of person because he puts things in the air like this. You know what I'm saying? And then things happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to know a dude and he actually passed away. And he was a good friend of mine, but I have to be honest, he was such a clout chaser. You know what I'm saying? And I hated that about him, but I still loved him because he was my friend. I'm being honest with y'all. And I'm not talking bad on my friend. I'm just saying he was a clout chaser. He used to do stuff like this, and I hated it. You know what I'm saying? But people like this, he shouldn't be able to speak when it comes to Kendrick. He should just, his mouth should be closed. Can't talk on Kendrick, bro. You can't.
And why I'm looking for Kendrick Lamar. The nigga dissed my nigga Drake when I was in jail, my nigga. You guys think Not Like Us would drop if I was on the road? I'm a real bad boy in every country.
Now, one of the guys was just like, hey, man, this is just the fans, and it won't be on no street shit. He was like, no. Drake be hanging out with this top 5 guy. That top 5 guy calls himself from the streets. Whether we believe it or not, he popping off. The streets have to respond accordingly. And if some shit pop off, bro, we're going to have some issues, man. And Drake they're going to be hitting Drake line, and they're going to be hitting this top 5 line. And all the West Coast boys is going to get active, and we're going to have some situations. So let's not go there.
Don't do nothing because I promise you, I know around Dot. 2 T's and them
It's really real.
like them, they don't even smile, bro. Like, don't with them.
Just make it easy for K-Dot when he in the town, man. You actually get some grace on that. You know what I mean? Because, like, it is what it is, but if he go the salty route and go get on some petty shit, you gotta come to LA. You gonna do a show in LA, you gonna have a business deal in LA, you gonna come through in LA. That's cool. Ain't nobody gotta go to Toronto. They ain't gotta go to some of these other places, but you being in the industry, you gon' come through LA at one point or another. And if you do, and when you do, them boys is gonna be ready for you. If they don't come see you before that.
That's why you let it ride. Because we don't like, I was talking to P, he was like, yo, bro, we in Atlanta. You don't gotta come to Atlanta, but we gotta go to LA.
Hey.
So they gonna catch up before we catch them, so let's talk about that. And to me, Kendrick is from Compton. Compton is not going anywhere. That's all I'm about to say. It's not like he's from like San Diego. He's from Orange County. He's from Compton. If Kendrick was from Arizona, I would say, who goes to Arizona? I mean, I might go once or twice a year, but we in LA every week.
Now, the one guy was just like, hey, Drake is a pop star, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So we'll see what happens, man. But this is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, you cannot play around, man. Don't be out here playing around with things like this, bro. And I think Drake don't care. I think at this point, he's not thinking things all the way through, because he think that all the dudes that's around him, they've been just talking. He think that they got his back. These dudes ain't nothing, bro. And they'll leave you in a heartbeat. Trust me. They will. They not nothing, man.
And, they not really in all of that. He was, and Ray was like, hey, bro, the moment he starts saying nigga, he on our side. And you in rap, we got to treat you with the same rules. So this ain't pop star rules. This is street rap rules, right? And it ain't got watered down with the gun, snitching don't matter, whatever. But in the culture, we still do have a lot of value in people being authentically from the culture. And Drake being called out by Kendrick as not being from the culture, pretending to be with us, and now you changing up. Yeah, we got a problem, bro.
Drake is a pop star.
Taylor Swift, let me tell you something. Taylor Swift does not say nigga.
No, I know that.
Taylor Swift. No. Let me tell you why I say that. That is very important to acknowledge. Because the minute you start saying you one of us,
whole nother market.
The minute you can say nigga, you one of us.
Damn, that's a good point. If we allowing Drake to say nigga, that means he's one of us. Taylor Swift can't say that. Damn, that's a great point. That's a great point. You allowed to say nigga, that means you one of us. Wow.
And guess what? You say, I said it. Okay, cool, you one of us. So guess what? You can't compare him to Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift her fan base doesn't care about if she's real or not. Her fan base doesn't care. Drake is in rap. We care.
Now at this point, he started getting into the business aspect of it. People say, oh, Drake is good. He made so much money. He got all these business deals. He has no problems. Which, on one hand, that matters, right? And is right to an extent. But all of his businesses is based around him, the individual. In the example they gave, LeBron is a ball player, but he has the endorsement with Nike. He got all the other stuff going on. He in the movies, all that. And all of those businesses is making money. But if LeBron started getting into it with another basketball player and then started taking him to court because they had beef, those other businesses could be impacted by that decision, and the public perception could play a role in how well his businesses do from that point out. Now, LeBron is kind of a weird example because they beefing right now, but on the business side, I get where he's coming from.
He's a rapper.
So Drake's numbers are always going to be up.
No, LeBron is a billionaire, right? What is LeBron?
You see that? That's very, 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 very bad thinking. When you say Drake's numbers are always going to be up, that's very bad thinking. Because to me, I ain't gonna say it's bad thinking. You know what? I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that's misleading because if you're going off of his past work, you're gonna say his number's gonna be up. But most people are not gonna go off his past work. They're gonna go off of what he does now. You know what I'm saying? Because most people ain't gonna look up his past catalog. If they already have it, they have it. But if they're new Drake fans, they're gonna be looking for what he does new. They're not gonna go to his past stuff. So when he says stuff like Drake's numbers are gonna be up, to me it kind of like I feels like no matter what happens, y'all always gonna put Drake at the level where he's always gonna win, no matter what. Even if he loses everything, y'all always gonna say, well, he's still winning. Like even if he he could lose it all. He's still winning. He's still a winner. He's still winning, bro. Like that's how a lot of Drake fans I look at.
Sneakers, media. He got media company, movies. He got selling stuff, like everything. You know all that happening because of what he does on the court.
Okay.
If he stops doing that, he doesn't get none of it. But guess what? If LeBron got dunked on, or LeBron's son got dunked on by a player on the Memphis Grizzlies, and LeBron filed a class action lawsuit against the NBA, that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's a bro. Dog, business is business. You win some, you lose some. The blessing is you get up the next day and fight.
Drake does music and he has all these other business interests, but it's based around him, the person. So now that everything is shifted and public perception has shifted, but even before it has shifted, Nocta, some of these other things wasn't doing so hot to begin with. So now that he's got into it with the label, he got into it with the culture, yeah, business can get a little shaky, to say the least, because it's based around him and his reputation. So Ray's gonna end out with a few choice words for Drake. Final thoughts. What you got, Ray?
So, bro, it's okay. Sometimes you just met a better man that day, and you got your ass. It happens to everybody. Go home, get in shape, or go away. But don't sue that just whipped your ass and you started the fight.
So that being said
That's true. It's crazy. I'd say this. I don't like the fact that people do that with Drake. They put him in this position like they don't do that with Jay-Z. They don't do that with Nas. They don't do that with Eminem. They don't do that with Kendrick. They only do it with Drake. Well, Drake is his numbers. He's still winning though. His numbers is up. He's still selling the most. He's still doing the most. He's not doing nothing. That's his past work doing all that. Because guess what? His past work was pushed by the industry, by the labels. Since his new work isn't being pushed by the industry and labels, you don't hear about his new work. So just imagine if they decided to stop pushing his past work, which they're not going to do because they're making money off of it. But if they decided to stop pushing his past work, things going to happen. Let's be clear here. He's going to fall the same way. And I hate to say this. But it's the truth. No one's above the music industry but the culture. The culture is above the music industry. If the culture decided that we're not going to take this and we're not going to do no more music, the music industry would collapse. 100%. Because hip hop music influences all genres right now. So if we decide that we ain't doing nothing no more, and we say, you know what, we ain't doing no more music. You can do whatever, you can sue us, you can do whatever you want. We don't care. The music industry would collapse. It would literally collapse. Some people say that they'll find something else to make money off of, but we still, hip hop still runs the music industry, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm talking like when you say everybody, I'm talking like even people that's not from this country that does hip hop or any hip hop related type music, anything. Reggaeton, Afro beats, anything that's hip hop related, all stop. Music will change. But since people ain't doing that, music always gonna be the same. And they'll still push Drake as long as they're making money off of him. But right now they ain't pushing that. They're pushing his old stuff because it is what it is. But either way, man, thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. 12 o'clock show. I'm out of here. See y'all. Peace. Bye.